Hi, Miss Hazelnut. Thank you so much for arranging this IEP on such short notice. Of course. The reason I requested to have this IEP meeting is because my son Steven is being bullied by his classmates. I've spoken to the principal several times, but yet the bullying is still continuing. Is there something that you can do? Can he get an aide or perhaps a classroom buddy to help him? Or has any school personnel spoken to those kids who are bullying my son? Oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying something? My son is being bullied. Can you help? You seem pretty emotional about this. Well, I've been speaking to my son's case manager, Robin Rusty, as well as the principals, and everyone is saying they're working on it, but my son is still getting bullied. Well, I think we need to find out why Steven is instigating these incidents. What? Clearly, his behaviors are causing problems, and those poor boys were acting in self-defense. Self-defense what? We'll need to put a behavioral intervention plan in place to work on Steven's behavior. My son is not the problem. Right. He is sitting there at lunch all by himself because the school refuses to assign a lunch buddy, and these two boys keep coming over and taking his lunch and throwing it in the garbage can. How is that my son's fault? Well, your son must be verbally abusing two innocent boys. My son has autism and limited language. You think he is capable of verbally abusing those bullies? You're going to have to tone down your language and attitude. Now, we have strong reason to believe that Steven is taunting those boys. And besides, that's what those two students have told us, and they're great kids and really great parents who donated a lot of money to our school foundations. Did you ask my son his side of the story? Well, your son tends to exaggerate due to his autism. He can't even exaggerate because of the fact he has autism. Look, Mom, you are clearly emotionally involved and are incapable of knowing your child's needs. What? Steven should probably be pulled out of general ed and be placed in a more restrictive environment. I mean, a wonderful special day class where we have more resources available to help Steven and his behaviors. He wouldn't have any behaviors if kids weren't throwing away his lunch. See, even you say he has behaviors. Steven needs to learn self-control, and we can help him by placing him in our special day class. But he hardly has any behaviors, and he's making huge gains since being fully mainstreamed. Well, he's causing other kids to be upset, and it's affecting multiple students. Other students? My son is the one being bullied, and you're blaming the bullying on my son? Pretty much. It's clearly Steven's fault. I mean, maybe his lunch smelled and that's why the kids threw it away? What? What are you putting in his lunchbox? Liverwurst? The most appropriate thing is that we move Steven out of general ed. Our other option is our wonderful class that specializes in kids with behaviors. The behavior class? There are some really aggressive kids in that class, and that's going to be way too overwhelming for him. It really makes no sense as to why other kids bullying him necessitates a change in placement for my son. Trust me, Mom. We are experienced educators with lots and lots of credentials. I've got my master's in education. See? M-E-D. Don't mess with me, Mama. I've got some pricey for-profit attorneys ready for litigation, and ooh, they're worth every penny. You mean they're worth every penny of the taxpayers? Minor details. Besides, the taxpayers have no idea, so it's no sweat for us, because what they don't know won't hurt them.